I'm Jess and welcome to Kiwi Vegan. I wanted to do a video today about my children and what I do with them regarding the vegan diet. So I guess I'll just get right into it. I have 3 children. I have 2 boys. They're 5 and 21 months now, and I also have a daughter. Her name is Piper and she is 6 months old, and so we haven't been vegan very long. I actually only went vegan 4 months ago, so my daughter was 2 months old, but she had not started solids yet. So she has just started solids. She is going to be a life vegan, which is very exciting. As for my boys, my oldest has obviously spent majority of his life eating meat and dairy and eggs. So for him it was this really big change, and one that I wasn't sure how I was going to do in a gentle way with him. So what we have ended up doing is that here comes one of them now. Come here. We have ended up going vegan mostly. This is Will's, and yes, you can have some. And we have ended up going vegan for the most part. We are fully vegan at home. I am fully vegan 100% of the time, but my kids are as vegan as possible outside of the home. And so that means that if we go to a birthday party or like a potluck dinner, something like that, I'll do what I can to make sure that they eat vegan food, and I'll bring vegan food for them to eat. Okay, you can have the whole lot then. But off you go. But if for instance they really wanted some of the birthday cake and it wasn't vegan, with Charlie I tend to say the cake is not vegan. It has dairy in it, it has milk from baby cows, and it has eggs in it. And then I'm like, you can choose whether you want to eat that. And so then sometimes he'll choose yes, sometimes he'll choose no. He'll never eat meat. And I would never let him eat meat at this stage. I think it's been a really easy thing for him to give up. The minute I told him where it came from, he was totally happy with not having meat anymore. So that's been really positive. It's really interesting because for me, I spent 25 years eating meat and dairy and eggs and using animal products, and it was initially a really overwhelming thing that I was going to give all of those things up. And I, obviously once it clicks and you don't go back. But it was initially, sit here, a bit like overwhelming. I was like, am I going to be able to do this? And so for him, he's only eaten meat, dairy and eggs for 4 to 5 years. It was really easy for him. I told him that it came from animals and that the animals had to die for him to eat that stuff, and he was instantly, why have you been feeding it to me? Why have we been eating this? And I obviously didn't have very good answers for that, but yeah, it's been really easy for him. He's really into it, and I'm so proud of him. I love watching him going to his friends and to his family's houses, and he'll say, why are you eating meat? Do you know where that meat comes from? And he's really informative, but in quite a cute and funny way, which is not often how people are approached about things to do with vegan and vegetarian diets. So that's been really cool. It's not often that you meet a vegan child, and so for a lot of my friends and family, it's really informative for them, and it's a really positive thing to get to talk to him about it. So yeah, I hope that gives some sort of insight on what I do with my children. If anybody has any questions, leave them in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time.